Hi guys, and welcome back to Awakening with Stacy, brought to you by Northfield Metaphysical. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you had great holidays, and I hope that the start of 2023 is amazing for you. We are going to do a collective reading today. I have a couple that need to come out, and then I'm going to have several coming out in the next week or so that is going to be explaining what is coming up next for my channel, for myself, for a few businesses that I have going on that I'm super excited about. And yeah, so let's get into it. This is going to be for the collective of anyone who has been on this spiritual journey, the awakening. You know who you are, no matter what that name is you give yourself. All of the light workers, star seeds, angels. Yes. So if you resonate with those names, empath, yoga empath, psychic medium, intuitive, all the things, this is for you. If you do hear a little bit of puppies in the background, my Yorkie had puppies, so she hasn't been letting them leave my side. So they're in here with me. A few more, we'll get started. Okay, so I see a lot of you have started in, you had wealth, you had leadership, you had security, you were being disciplined, and a tower came in. This tower was sudden change. It was chaos. It was meant to happen so that you would see sudden insight into where you were supposed to be, where you were supposed to go. And you had to make head over heart decisions, and that was not easy. You had to discipline yourself in what it was you were going through in this spiritual awakening, which, if you're going through it, you've been through it, you keep going through it. It is difficult, and it is definitely something that you have to just let yourself feel the energy and get through the energy. And sometimes it's very exhausting, and it can make you feel like you don't want to do anything at all but sleep. But that tower is not always bad. Sometimes the tower has to happen so that you can see where it is that you're supposed to be going. You wanted this celebration, you wanted harmony, and some of you wanted harmony in a marriage, the engagements, the homes, the reunions, the community, and then and the energy and the passion that was coming with that, the inspired action, the adventures. It didn't, for some of you, I'm getting that it didn't work out, you ended up having your heart broke, and it caused grief. And this could be in any kind of situationship. Um, it wasn't the way that it was supposed to be, and that is for a reason that you weren't able. That it is now time to give yourself self-love, um, and to trust yourself again. If it was tension, it hurt. Those swords in your heart hurt really bad, and it made you feel. There was, for some of you, there was financial loss. For some of you, there was a lack in faith on where you were supposed to go from this point on, and worry and defeat, and wondering if you were going to be able to pull through this because you had so many hopes. But when that tower came in, it came in to turn your life around for a reason, to keep going through the spiritual path. You know, maybe unraveling traditions you've always had, religion, society, and its rules, understanding that everything isn't always what it seems, and to learn how to trust your own wisdom and your own higher commitment to the God within inside of you, and the things that are around you, to show you not what people have told you or are trying to tell you how to be in your life. While we have been doing this, and some of you, time is fluid. Some of you are just starting, some of you have been going through it, and some of you have mastered some of this and will continue to still go through those lessons. The more lessons you go through, the more tower moments that get brought down, the easier it is, I seem to find, to transmute it and go on. And even if that means that you have to um, embellish judgment upon, not just boundaries, strict boundaries of your own independent, of clear boundaries. And it can feel like sometimes when that's not what our hearts are, that's not what we want to do, but those boundaries can seem very cutting to other people, and yet they are very necessary. And when you're not used to having boundaries, it can make you feel like you're going out of, you may be out of center, but those boundaries are necessary so you don't go through this heartbreak again. And it isn't so that you don't give as much love or feel as much love. It's just to have boundaries to know who deserves that love. And because that tower that came down was to show you where you're supposed to go through the spiritual journey. That is what we have been going through. That is what some of you are just now starting. Some of you are coming out of. And everyone is on a different path, a different journey, a different timeline. Are you know, first waiver, second waiver, third waiver, where you're at? And I feel like it might be setting the boundaries seem to be, there are some of you that it's really hard for you to do, but it is very, very necessary when you're going through this, a spiritual awakening, and finding yourself and loving yourself, and understanding the things that you could have done different, you wish you would have done different, but we can't go back. All we can do is, but you can go back and change your perception of how you see these situations in your life. Yes, walking away from disappointment and abandonment. Abandonment issues are coming up strong right now. It's learning that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And sometimes you're in their life to teach them a lesson, and sometimes they come into your life to teach you a lesson. Um, you're having to leave things behind, things you truly care about, things you truly love, but walking, you're walking your path, and your path, on this path, you will find the reasons why. And I think for a long time, the whys can drive you crazy. But just trusting the process and keep moving forward, and understanding that there was cups, there was things that were important, there was friendships that was important, relationships that were important, marriages that were important, all kinds of situationships that you've had to walk away from for your own self-healing in your own spiritual journey. And because you have to be emotionally balanced and have compassion for yourself and then compassion for others, it's balance, to have supportive people in your life. You can still love those people that you've had to walk away from in situations you've had to walk away from, and acknowledging them for what they've given you in your life, and stand in that truth and be empathetic for it, but being able to walk away for what no longer serves you on where you're at right now. You've done a lot of work. This has been, it's a long-term view. It's hard work. And at the same time that you're investing in others, especially as empaths and light workers, as we're investing in others, remembering that it's important to invest in ourselves and have sustainable results at the same time. And it takes perseverance, and it could be a long time before you get exactly what it is that your heart and your mind want. But understand that this journey is just that, it is your hero's journey. You are going to have ups and downs, you are going to have tower moments, you are going to feel the loss and the pain of others, so that when you get over that mountain, when you get all those things in line, you're able to help other people understand the whys and quote unquote why you don't always get those answers. Sometimes it's just you have to understand that you just cannot have a journey that is a spiritual journey with and heal from the same places that broke you. And that is a lot to swallow. That is a lot of shadow work. As I'm speaking of shadow work, one of my business partner is working on a shadow healing workbook that will be in on the school, Mystical Earth School, on Patreon, that will have tons of wonderful information on how to help you. You can reach out in either YouTube, Patreon, email, the newsletters we're going to start sending out, and then we have a new business opening also. Use your courage. The weary that you're resilient. This was a test of your faith. This was you having to put up boundaries. This was, it may have took you to a place where if you did not put up those boundaries, it was going to be the demise of yourself or the demise of where you were supposed to go on this journey. Um, there is abundance coming in. If you have been manifesting, if you have been calling on your guides, if you have been trying to find a new career, new financial opportunities are coming in. It's a new venture. It is prosperity. It is by following your heart and your role of whatever that is that you do to change the world around you, one person at a time. That abundance is coming in for you. It is going to help you finish healing. And here's the thing, you can heal from the past. You can heal from present moment things that hurt you. But we're always going to be healing from something. And as much as that feels like, oh, why? Why do I got to keep doing this? Because this is a journey. Every step forward, there will be something else that comes up that you have to heal. You may think that you healed it. You may think that you're over it, and something may pop up that says, nope, I need to go look at that a little bit further. And that's okay. That's so okay. Um, some of you may be planning or the progression and making decisions to leave a home area or get another home or traveling. There is happiness in this. This is foresight. This is also your new desire, your new ambition. What is your new ambition? Where is it telling you to go to lead you to where you need to be? because now is the time for you to realize this. And it may be slow and steady to get there, but this is going to be so much growth and achievement for you. And if you're wondering if something is a good investment, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It may be slow and steady, but it is a great investment for you. Anything else, Spirit? No, we're not taking all those. Okay, I know what wanted to come out. Okay, do not chain yourself to one specific, like your shadow self, attachments, addictions, temptations. All of that is materialism. It's all going to be there to chain you to a world that you are trying to make a better place. Realize that the only person that can keep you chained is you, and your focus on what is best for you. Fear will always hold us back. Codependency, toxicity, thinking that if you leave a certain situation, job, situationship, relationship, that you won't have enough, you won't have enough money, you can't do it. No, it will all come in fruition. You just have to take the steps and have faith in yourself and not be codependent on anyone or anything. Anything else, Spirit, for this beautiful collective? Keep working hard. Keep up with your high standards and your mastery of self. You're going to move forward. You're not going to have to hold on, push on, and be the only one pushing forward, and it being a burden and the extra responsibility. This is going away. You are going to be able to look at your success and look at what you've been working for in the investment. And if you're not feeling that right now, I promise you, hold on. The more work you do, the more shadow work that you do on yourself, the more that you forgive others and forgive yourself for not doing what you think you should have done, the more that you love who you are, the more that you work for the journey, the hero's journey of your soul, the more you will see the love and the reasons why, quote unquote, everything had to happen. That is why I truly believe in getting your birth chart done, because it truly helps you understand why, some of the whys of the reasons that you had to go through some things. It truly helped me. If any of you want one, please reach out. My calendar is filling up, but I am here. Anything else for these beautiful, amazing people? Know that you are loved. Spirit wants you to know you are loved. The angels want you to know they are there with you. This journey has been long. This journey has been hard, but you are making it. And you are discovering so much of yourself. You have been an inspiration to others, even if you don't understand that yet. You are limitless. You have information that people need to hear. Don't hide your intuition. Don't hide that you're not perfect or that you have fear and anxiety. That is normal. Just don't let it hold you back. Show those sides of yourself to others. This is going to create fruits of your labor. You're going to have comfort in the rewards that God and Spirit are going to give you. You are going to be financially stable, but first you have to go, depending on wherever you are in this, whether you're just beginning, like I've said, this is the outcome when you do that work and you walk that hero's journey. You will have the end result. It doesn't always feel good. I've said it a billion times, but it is worth it, and that I promise you. Let's see if we can get any more messages before we get. Yes, no more staying up at night in this anxiety, no more staying up in your head, not understanding what is going on and feeling so much pain. This is lifting for you. You do the work, it is lifting for you. You follow your heart, you follow your intuition, you do what's best for you. You let go of things that are holding you back, even if it means that it hurts you for a minute to set those boundaries. And you do that, and you will be able to sleep steady. You will be able to no longer be in your head, but see the work that you do through other people. And that is beautiful. And that is the blessing. And that is the hero's journey. You don't become a hero by not going through pain. You become a hero by conquering every fear, every pain, every soul experience that breaks you. You put it back together and you become yourself once again and better. I hope that helps you. I hope this resonates with someone. If it does, please let me know. And until next time, which will be really soon, guys, I love you. Have a beautiful day.